These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Nicole Grigg with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A man accused of stabbing two women in the Valley is also accused of murdering a woman at a hotel in New York City. Police say Rod Al-Mansouri admitted to murdering a 38-year-old woman in New York after being arrested for his crimes in Arizona. Officers arrested Al-Mansouri on Sunday after police said he stabbed a woman at a fast food restaurant in Surprise and also admitted to stabbing another woman. That happened on Saturday in Phoenix. Both of those women are expected to recover. Our Ford Hatchet has been all over this case, and we'll have more in our later newscasts. Phoenix police say a man who attempted to steal several cars at gunpoint is dead after a shooting involving officers late Monday night. This happening near 62nd Avenue in McDowell. This all began after police tried to pull over a speeding car. The suspect then took off and later got out of his car and tried to steal multiple other cars at gunpoint. This is when officers fired and hit the man. He later died at the hospital. Police are continuing to investigate. Phoenix police making an arrest in a nearly 20-year-old cold case involving the death of a newborn. In 2005, homicide detectives say a dead newborn was found in a woman's restroom at Sky Harbor. The victim in this case was known as Baby Skylar. Police now arresting 51-year-old Annie Anderson, who lives in Washington State. Officers using genetic genealogy and interviews to confirm Anderson was in fact the mother of Baby Skylar. Officials confirmed the baby was suffocated. Anderson is being held in Washington right now, currently awaiting extradition to Phoenix, where she faces multiple felony charges, including first-degree murder. Tonight at 6:30, the Gilbert Town Council Subcommittee on Teen Violence is expected to discuss the issue of identifying both suspects and victims in several cases. This comes as the department continues to investigate multiple teen violence cases in the East Valley.
If you stop and think about what's going to happen to your blood, it's probably going to save a life or two. You can actually save a few lives from one donation of blood. And yeah, that's a pretty profound thing.
A group of seniors rolling up their sleeves to save lives by donating blood at the Optum Community Center in Surprise. At the beginning of this year, the American Red Cross announced blood donations had hit a 20-year all-time low. To donate blood, visit Vitalant.org. Today is the last day to register for the presidential preference election being held on March 19th. We talked to Maricopa County Recorder Stephen Richer, who shared voter registration totals on social media. It showed of the 2.4 million registered voters in Arizona, more than a third of our electorate are registered independents, meaning this election wouldn't apply to them, only to registered Republicans and Democrats.
Which is an election that only considers who you want to be the partisan nominee for president of the United States.
So this does not apply to independents or libertarians.
If they change their voter registration by tomorrow, they can participate, but otherwise, no. Independents, Green, No Labels Party, Libertarians are not having an election because they do not have at this time a presidential nominee.
To see if or how you are registered in Arizona, visit BeBallotReady.vote. A reminder, the general election will be held on November 5th.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Temperatures dropping, winds picking up, and we even have a chance for a few spotty showers in the valley tomorrow. Just a 10% shot through the middle of the day. Breezes pick up in the afternoon. Temperatures dropping to the low 70s tomorrow, nearly 10 degrees cooler than where we ended up today. Let me show you on Futurecast as this storm comes in. Rain in northwestern Arizona early tomorrow morning. The chance of a few sprinkles here in the valley. Then we'll get a break before the cold front with this storm comes in as we head into the early afternoon. It does look like it's going to fizzle out quite a bit before it gets to Phoenix, so that's why our chance is just at 10%. Up north, snow will fall above 6,500 feet in elevation, but likely less than an inch in Flagstaff. The bigger concern is going to be the winds, with wind advisories in effect and gusts near 50 miles per hour along the rim and across northeastern Arizona. Here's the next 7 days. Back here in the valley, we'll warm things up into the weekend. 80s back in the forecast Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and another storm next week.